presupable. I can tell. I can tell that he's easily presupable. He's just given a bunch of presuppositions.
What do you mean our actions haven't changed? Like, what do you mean by that? Can you prove what you're saying? Because you're kind of saying just stuff right now, and I'm trying
what
to
do you mean
understand.
I'm saying stuff? It's just true. We have not changed.
What do you mean I'm just saying stuff?
For example, you're saying, for example, that there's wars. Yes, there's wars, but there's also a lot of positivity where people stop the wars.
Oh, JD Vance joined.
People. So I'm trying to understand why you're focused on one aspect and ignoring the other aspect.
You're focused on one
that as a
aspect.
failure.
You're the one
No,
who's
I'm
focused on one
using
aspect.
that.
I'm looking at all the aspects.
No,
Man, Schoolboy's sending me like
failure, though.
hella lives, bro.
I'm
I'm excited to see that.
You are posting, and you have 2 bad posts out of your 10 posts, and I'm now saying, well, you're a failure because you have 2 bad posts.
Okay,
well,
okay. So now what you're doing is you're trying to say that humans have made more good than bad.
No, I'm trying to. Failure as a species means we should be extinct by now. Like, I'm trying to understand what you mean by failure as a species. Because if failure as a species means, because there's wars that exist, there's wars that exist.
Oh, he's a Christian, I think. His name is Satan Hates Me.
And
I'm assuming he's a Christian.
And colonies.
We're a failure. I've already explained this to you. We're a failure of a species because our actions have not changed. We're still shitty.
Action? What do you mean actions have not? What has not changed?
We're
We're still fucking stupid. We're still ignorant.
Hey Satan, do you matter?
There's science advances, there's technological advances, there's AI. I'm confused.
Okay. So here's what you need to understand. You keep saying that as if you know anything of this. Do you know anything about AI? Do you know anything about these science advances? Do you read anything?
Yes, I do.
Okay, like what? Tell me one thing. Give me one.
I know how LLMs work.
He's basically playing a rhetoric game right now, but making him just like over-explain something to where he sounds stupid. This dude's disingenuous, but I'm gonna try this anyway.
Why humans are failing as a species? That's a huge claim, and from like just empirical evidence, the opposite seems to be true. So I'm trying to understand. And evidence so far is that the existence of war.
You're not understanding my point. So I want to hear this from you. How are we not failing?
Failure means a species will die out.
Like that's not what that
humans
means.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to understand. What do you mean? Because that doesn't make sense.
Okay, so do you believe cows to be a failure of a species?
Cows?
Yeah.
No, I don't think cows are a failure of a species. They're still here.
We literally farm them for their meat. Their existence.
Yo, guys, cows are failures because we've enslaved them. Huge argument, bro.
No, you're confusing. Wait.
Do you eat? Wait, okay. Do you eat fast food?
So a species that's subservient to another species is a failure. So
yes.
Plants are failures.
Yes.
Plants are failures.
Obviously. So okay. So if they're being
who was a failure in the 1800s then with that logic? Sorry.
If they're being killed and farmed for their meat, how are they not a failure of a species? They can't fight back.
Wait, who was a failure in the 1800s with that logic? Carry that. Keep that going. Keep that going.
Yes, plants are failures of a species. They could have grown to be something else, but we're better.
Man.
We manipulate plants. Can a plant fight back if I'm grabbing it?
First of all,
plant fight back if I'm grabbing it.
Evidence to a degree because
you're on the spectrum.
If human beings could subjugate other animals, how could they still be failures?
Oh shit. If humans, okay,
I don't think you really.
Did he just say "oh shit"? Like he's like, "Oh damn, you kind of right though."
No.
I'm just saying. Remember this. His argument was that because of the fact that a species was subservient to another species, that means that they were less and that they failed. I have got to ask this question about the 1800s. I have to ask it.
Cows.
Yeah. Okay, correct.
Yes, but cows are a failure, but we subjugate cows. So how are human beings failures when we subjugate damn near all other creatures on this planet?
All the other creatures on this planet are not hard to subjugate. You know that, right?
Okay, so who's subjugating us?
You know what a gun is? All you have to do is pick up a gun and shoot one, and then eat it.
That's not a species. That's not a species. That's technological advances. Who are subjugating human beings?
Israel. Sorry.
Yeah, Israel. That.
He's a noticer.
I can't take that.
Hey, brother is a noticer.
Yeah, I can't take that seriously. What other species is subjugating human beings for us to be failures?
What other species is subjugating human beings?
For us to be failures, because you said a species that gets subjugated is a failure.
Okay. What other species?
I don't think you thought about this clearly,
I would say the Earth.
The Earth is a species now?
Yeah, sure.
I turn the volume up.
It has like plants and shit.
You guys should be able to hear him better.
No, okay. I don't think you thought about that seriously, man.
Okay, well, I mean, if you can't prove me wrong, just say that.
Hey, yo, genuine question. Like, I do have a genuine question though. So, like, when you said, do you believe that if a creature is subjugating another creature, that then the creature that is being subjugated has failed?
Obviously.
Okay. So, who failed in the 1800s?
Who failed in the 1800s? Who did?
Yeah, who was subjugated in the 1800s in America?
In America? Oh, black people.
Okay, so they were failures as a race.
Oh no, we beat the white people's ass, and now they can't say it. They can't
Yeah,
say
for
a
how?
word.
But it took like 300 years or something, right?
Say the N word. Wait. Say
Why
the
would I
N-word
do
and
that?
say
I'm
your
not
full name, see what
racist.
happens. No. Say the N word and say your full name.
This is irrelevant to my point. I'm showing you that your logic is flawed.
No.
I'm showing you that your logic for what a failure is flawed.
We have defeated the white
Look at him crashing out now. I showed you. I showed you
this. If they
this.
say it, their job is done for.
I literally just showed you that. Look, he's crashing out now.
Okay.
I showed you that your logic is flawed. Why would I do that? I don't want to do that. Why would I do that? I respect you.
You won't say it.
I respect you for who you are. Why would I say that word? No, it's not that it's not that I'm going to get my job taken away. I respect you. Why would I say that to you?
Oh, you respect me?
Yeah.
Right now,
I'm just showing you that the logic you have for what is considered a failure is flawed because of that example I just gave you.
Like kind of dumb.
Bro, listen to me, bro. Your logic was that failure is based off of subservience. So then I asked you, okay, so then while the African Americans were enslaved, were they failures? That was my question.
Yes, correct. They were failures at that time. And then we defeated them. And then we defeated them over time.
That's a crazy bullet bite, dude.
It's not crazy. It's just facts. If you're a slave, then you're cooked.
First of all, he could say the N word and you won't do anything about it. Because
I wouldn't do that because like I respect him as a person.
I know you respect him as a person, but he is claiming as if the N word stops people's career. White people say the N word all the time when they listen to rap songs, and no rapper stops them. On stage, they perform, no rapper stops them. The N-word has.
I'm pretty confident that this dude is a Fed. I think he's a Fed.
Respect from a black. You literally have to serve a black person in order to say
on the actual.
Of course, a rapper's gonna be able to say it.
On the actual topic, though, cool guy, I have an actual question, right? Because you said that like one of the reasons why humanity is failing is because we're, I guess, bombing each other, right? What is what is your criteria for like what is considered bad and good in like the world?
Yeah, so like. On the path that we're going, I think majority of humans are selfish and they like still haven't changed.
Yeah, but like
still basically wild animals.
Okay, yeah, that didn't answer what I'm saying though.
In the same way we did hundreds of years ago, we haven't evolved in that regard. So
yeah, my question was that what is your actual like criteria for what is bad and good, not listing things that you think is bad.
Okay, what does that even mean? Okay, how are we supposed to do that?
Yeah. So like, how do you? Oh, so what is considered bad is subjective.
Yeah.
So the species failing is subjective to you. It's not objectively failing.
Yeah, I can say it's subjective, but a lot of people would just.
So it's just subjectively failing though, right? It's not objectively failing.
Correct.
Okay. So then why should I believe it's failing?
All right, well, you can believe what you want. I mean, you're still coming up here because you believe that I'm right in some regard, so you want to prove me wrong.
Oh, wait. I would come up here. Well, because this is a funny topic and I had to address it, bro. That's why.
Oh, so it's funny now. It's funny now.
Yeah, this topic is pretty low IQ. That's why I had to come up here and talk about it.
Oh, it's low IQ now. So why are you entertaining this low IQ person?
Because I'm hoping that maybe by giving you some information, you'll figure it out.
You got exposed.
I didn't make an argument.
You got exposed.
I didn't even make an argument.
You're on the spec, buddy.
I'm on the spec. What's my what would be my spec number?
Why are you stuttering? Why are you on the spectrum?
Did I stutter? What did I stutter on?
Yes. You just stuttered.
Yeah, what word?
Your mom.
Yeah, that's what I thought, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Well, you know what?
I'm glad that this went the way it did.
Hey, Mom, get this guy out of here.
No, I like him. He's cooking you.
Oh, fuck this guy.
Thank you. I appreciate that, ma'am. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Why would
All right,
you
we
say?
gotta-
All right, in all seriousness though, man, freaking Jub actually has a really good thing for you if you wanted to talk to him as well.
Jub doesn't have shit for me. I don't want to hear no preaching, man.
He doesn't have no preach, bro. He's not gonna preach to you. He's got a question.
Okay, hold on, everyone. Let Bob Sponge freaking say something.
So
His own mod.
I'm like genuinely curious. How would
Yo, his own mod said, "Nah, he's cooking you."
Species is a failure.
Because our actions haven't really changed, other than like intellectual progress. Our like emotions and actions haven't really changed. We're still basically wild animals. We're just gonna kill each other.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yep. See, this guy knows ball. He understands. And then this guy, subjectivity. Literally, what is your like? He's
You had no rebuttal to what I just said, bro. I don't know why you're like making it sound like I said what I said was coke.
Same, like we all know killing is bad. We all know this.
Yeah, again, like you can say that, but what is your actual criteria objectively for that?
You're so pseudo-intellectual.
Yeah. What makes me pseudo though? That's a valid philosophical question. What is your actual criteria for what is considered bad and good? It's very simple.
It's not. It's literally. It's so simple that it's not good.
It is. There's certain principles that you live by, and what are these objective principles that you live by to basically criticize other systems for?
It's okay. These actions are obviously subjective because everybody's different.
Okay,
right?
so then why should I care about your
we have
opinion
a
if it's just
basis. We have a
subjective?
basis. We have the law. Society would not thrive without the law. Everybody agrees with the law.
If it's entirely subjective, why should I care?
Why should I don't know. Good question. Why are you up here?
I'm up here to try to show you the ridiculousness of this logic. Yeah, understand?
Nah, you want to prove me wrong because you know I'm right. It's all good, man.
Yeah, I'm shaking in my boots. So you
Jay,
said religion is the
Jay-
reason why this species is a failure. Saying that this species, quote unquote, is a failure, that's an objective claim. I'm asking you to actually give your criteria for what it means for society to fail.
Okay. So low IQ people like you will make the claim, how are we a failure when we've made this, and that, and cars and shit.
Did I say any of that?
And I'll be like,
still.
right, well, you're probably gonna say it. You're probably gonna say it. I'm just going off the guess.
Bro, I didn't say any of that. I literally just asked you what your objective criteria is to be able to judge failure. That's all I'm asking. Very simple.
Oh, you wanna know like how am I supposed to know what failure is?
Yeah, like how do you actually judge what failure is in the first place, and how do you know that it's an objective stance of failure?
Okay, so my first point is that other than intellectual progress, we haven't really changed morally.
We have not changed morally.
Yeah, we haven't. That's a valid stance.
So the way that we acted in the 1800s is the same as now.
Basically, yeah.
Really?
And I can give evidence for that.
Okay, what's your evidence?
Yeah. All right, so remember that girl that like said the N-word to that like black autistic kid?
No, I don't know. I don't know about that event, but please enlighten me. Please enlighten me.
All right, well, it happened. It happened.
Okay.
But like, she said that to a black autistic kid, and the kid was being weird. I admit that, but you shouldn't say that to a kid because it's a kid, obviously. But,
so the N-word is only not okay to kids?
She almost made $1 million. No, look, she almost made $1 million from like people donating stuff to her. That's like 1800s mentality. So
wait. So who made the millions of dollars? Who made the millions again?
The woman who said the N-word.
The person who said the N-word made how much money?
Like I think a couple 100,000, maybe like 800,000.
Why did she make the money in the first place? I still don't understand that.
Because she said the N-word hard R to a black disabled kid.
Oh yeah, and people just gave her $100,000, right? Yeah, top 10 things that didn't happen, bro.
That?
Top 10 things that didn't happen.
Who remembers
no,
that?
that might have happened.
I know most of you don't like me, but you have to admit that literally happened. Y'all don't remember that?
I don't remember.
In this age,
Shiloh Hendrix.
Shiloh Hendrix. Let me go ahead and look.
Yeah, look up Shiloh Hendrix.
No, I got you. I'm gonna look it up right
Shiloh
now.
Hendrix. Yeah. Nah, never happened. Y'all are full of shit. You guys are so scared. You know.
I'm terrified. I'm shaking in my boots.
Yeah, I'm scared. My balls are itchy.
Exactly. Same. Yeah. See, I'm with Cam here.
Hey, bro, I think
my
if your
balls
balls
are
are itchy, you need to get that shit checked out.
No, it only happens when I'm scared though.
Oh, okay. I never.
It's like a spidey sense.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like
How much did Shiloh Hendricks make? Like how much money did she raise? Ugh.
I ain't gonna lie. I made $1 million off saying the N word.
So she raised the money from people that supported her. Is that what you're saying? Because I'm reading that.
Supported her for saying the N word to a black autistic kid. I swear. Look
Yeah,
this up, Shiloh Hendricks.
No, I don't doubt that something like that could have happened with support of people.
And it happened recently, like last year. This happened recently.
Okay.
Recently?
So again,
Yeah,
you think that this morally equates to enslavement of black people in the 1800s?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Oh my
So-
god.
Wow, your criteria is absolutely cooked,
Look,
bro.
Now think about it like this.
Bro,
Think about
I'm
this.
finna
People
smack
are
this host
spending
with a
their
ham
hard-earned
bone,
money.
dude.
People are spending their hard-earned money to a woman who said the N-word to a black child out of hate. You know how scary that is.
Yeah,
You know
just
how-
because there's some racist
They're giving
weirdo,
5,000.
dude. Come on, man.
No, you
Hear
should
me
see
out,
this. They're giving
Hear me out, bro.
$5,000 to one woman. out
bro.
of hate.
Hear me out for a
That's
second,
scary.
please. Hear me out for a
That is
second.
scary.
Right? Just
ain't
because there's some
not
racist
scared.
white, just because there's some racist white dude, hear me out, that thinks that what she said was based, doesn't mean that equates to the slave owners of the 1800s, bro. Come on. That is
Exactly.
disingenuous. That is disingenuous to affirm that.
It's
Bro,
not
someone smacked
disingenuous.
this host
It's
some
not.
baby oil.
You think these people who are spending thousands of dollars on her wouldn't do the same thing if it was like legal?
Come on, bro.
I mean, who wouldn't? I would too.
These people, right? Even if they have like a form of racism in them, right? That doesn't mean there's degrees. There's degrees to like how they would be that. Even the people of like the 1960s during the civil rights movement still treated them better than the people of the 1800s did. They still didn't treat them good. I admit that. 100%. I still also admit that there's people that treat black people not okay nowadays. I get that. That still happens.
Okay,
but
no,
the
but
the degree at which it happens is not the same morally, and you know that.
Yes, it is. Okay,
No.
here's how morality works. Just because you can't
please
do
enlighten
it doesn't
me.
mean you're like, okay, it's about the capability, right?
The capability for
Well,
what?
Let's say somebody's
Morality?
Let's say somebody. Okay, let me speak. Let's say
All right.
somebody's disabled and they steal a candy bar, but they know they know in their mind, hey, if I was smarter, I would have blew this place up, killed her, and took the money.
Nobody does
It's
that.
about the capability.
Nobody
That's
does
the
that.
kid where you gonna
People
get
want to
banned.
do it. People want to do it, but they can't.
Nobody does that.
It's the same shit.
Bro, nobody, no kid does that, bro. All right. No, Cam.
I want to do it sometimes.
Oh my gosh. Bro, no, there's a difference between an intrusive thought versus sitting there.
It's not an intrusive thought. Certain
Bryce,
people would genuinely
bro,
be smarter than that.
No lie, I'll let mine
People would
win.
genuinely do some fucked up shit if they were smarter than
Yo, this dude's freaking exposing me in
Right,
chat. He
and
said
they
Bryce
don't
James
have
probably
to
slouched in his chair with a water and a cup
I
of
do
it.
know, but I ain't gonna lie, I would do it.
This guy's evil. He's saying I would do it. I would do it. Bro's exclaiming.
So you think personally that somebody who says the N-word secretly wants to enslave black people? Is that
Okay,
your...
so now
yeah,
you're
I
trying to
would.
twist my words to sound smart. If you're spending thousands of dollars on a woman you've never met just because she said the N-word hard R to a black child, then that is some scary hate.
Yeah, so you have
That
to
is
think of it
scary.
like this. I think that you're mistaking the intention, right? So even though that these
What
people were
intention,
wrong,
huh?
hear me
What are
out.
we
Well,
talking
can you hear
about?
me out for a second? Right. So first off, I want to answer
Okay,
this,
okay.
and then I definitely want to get back to the actual prompt. All right, hear me out. If there's people that are supporting her, they in some way, shape, or form think that she was wronged for the way that she's being prosecuted. Not just because of the fact that she said the N-word, but because they believe that the government is mistreating her possibly, I don't know, freedom of speech, something like that. Ring a bell? First Amendment?
Oh, okay, but along with that, people are like going on anonymous accounts and like saying the N-word on there too, and like doing that shit.
Okay, yeah, that's bad. I get that. But what does that have to do with the fact that somehow morally equates to the people of the 1800s enslaving black people? How does that equate to that?
I just told you it's the capability.
The
If these people had the power to.
So no matter how good we become, we still have the power? So no matter how good we get, no matter how sorry the white people get, somehow it's still the same though. 'Cause we could just do it again. We could just do it again, right?
If they have the power to, they would.
Wait, but how do we know? But when do we have the power? I thought you said that the black people overtook the white man. I thought you said that happened.
No, wait. Okay, you guys are talking too fast. There's like 3 people talking to me at once. I can't concentrate.
Wait, what are we talking about?
I'm a certified. Yo, somebody's laughing behind you. I can hear them laughing right now because you know that you got caught, bro. You're caught.
Laughing. Nobody's laughing, bro. Stop. There's like 3 people talking at the same
Me
time.
too,
I can't
Abdul.
concentrate.
If I had the power to like just write my next.
All right, in all seriousness, bro, that was fun, but I'm gonna go ahead and jump around. I appreciate the fun conversation there.
Thank you for joining, Bryce.
Yeah, sure thing. Thank you, Dr. House.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Easy. See that? Dude, I freaking love this streaming format. This is super dope. I love this. That's epic, bro. That was funny. That was a dope thing. You asked me to join your stream like 3 times. Says you were streaming. Why are you Christian?
No reliable documentations alluding to the crucifixion.
Oh, fuck. All right. I'll put that one on the back pocket because there's like 8 people in there. I want to be able to join a live that I can kind of just like throw myself into. Right? Like I don't want to like join a live and then have to sit there for 45 minutes and make you guys just sit there. Right? That was like picking on the regarded kid at the playground. Yeah. Yeah, that was bad, bro. You notice how... So did you hear the person laughing in the background? When he's just like, well, they have the ability to, so it's the same. Oh, but I thought you said the black man took over the white man. No? Did you hear that shit? He immediately reneged on that. Immediately. He knew that was the dumbest move ever.
Arise. So now he is telling Tabitha to arise. Tabitha, arise. And she opened her eyes. And when she saw
Yo, John,
Peter,
you're fucked, bro. There's no way
up.
that you're finding people like this.
This shows you how important women are in the gospel. The Holy Spirit allowed Peter, Jesus allowed Peter to raise this woman. The Holy Spirit used Peter to raise this woman up from the dead because she was so important to the gospel. And then little old me, oh, I'm not important. All I do is say I love Jesus all day. All I do is study and do my little study.
What is this, John?
Old woman.
What did you do?
The Holy Spirit used Peter to raise.
Bro,
this
should I just join this stream and just mention
disciple
2 Timothy 2:12?
from the dead. Okay, so Kevin, go ahead.
No, not that one. What is it? 2:16?
And the whole thing you read there, you said one thing was very important. She was full of good works. The Bible never says that women are not
2:11
useful in the kingdom of God. They have a
Did I join and just quote that?
part in the kingdom of God.
Greetings from Paul.
But she was a helper. It didn't say she was teaching or preaching, but she.
All right, there's some freaking dude trying to refute here, bro. You don't need the Bible. The Christian God is evil. Prove me wrong. That person's not going to be convinced, bro, because like even if I bite a bunch of bullets, like they're just going to be like, you proved my point.
It ends up happening. It's just a whole lot of pointing a finger and
Manifestation book, Mark 11:24. No savior needed. Ye are God.
Once you change how
yo, I'm gonna go pee. I'm gonna go piss real quick, and then I'm joining this one.
The world will love you too, because you show men how to treat you, and you show women how to treat you. You know, it's on both sides. So I'm just too real. I'm just like, I don't have time for the games. I don't have time. I'm straight up no chaser. Yeah. But too many people are just like, when you listen to people that have been married for a long time, the whole struggle mindset. I'm just like, I mean, my marriage was hard when was the first marriage. Mm-hmm. That was hard because we just didn't see marriage the same, right? We were unequally yoked. But this marriage, this second marriage has been. I'm not gonna say we didn't have little bumps or whatever, because everybody have disagreements.
Which you will, yeah.
Yeah, that's part of life. But as far as it being hard, never. Mm-hmm. Easy. We come back together real easy.
That's the same here.
I had to follow.
And I always tell people, it's like there's 2 questions that you always just want to ask. It's like, one, do you want to be married, right? Because if you don't, then let's not. And then secondly, you want to be married. Do you want to be married to this person? Yep. you know, and then the rest of it you kind of figure out. But you know,
An
people
atheist
just
in the last live is calling you out. Go back and debate him. Is this somebody that's in the live itself? Hold on.
Of the contrary, how every other worldview other than Christianity, I'm sorry, that only.
Bryce J just came back in. He wants to talk to you.
Yeah, because somebody in my
Oh,
YouTube
so-
chat freaking said that you were talking shit. So what's up, ILARP?
Yeah, so you believe in tag, right?
I don't usually use that argument nowadays on TikTok because nobody can follow it.
Wait. So do you concede that tag is a stupid fucking argument?
No, I just believe that nobody can actually follow
why
it
don't you
correctly.
use it? Wait. Why don't you use it if you don't think it's a stupid fucking argument?
Because most people can't actually follow the entire premises that are given. So I use the Augustinian
it
proof
true?
rather.
Okay. So is it?
Do you
true
know what
by
that
God
is?
you just need- Okay, look. Is it true?
Why are you dodging what I
Yes or
just
no?
asked?
Do I know the Augustinian proof for
Yeah.
God's existence?
Yes.
Yeah, it's just going to be like laws of logic. If laws of logic are absolute and universal, therefore
Okay.
there has to be a divine mind that justifies it. Is that true? Yes or no?
I would say that's a generic understanding of it, yeah.
Okay, but is that true that I adequately demonstrated my knowledge of it? Yes or no?
I mean, I would say that it doesn't represent all the premises, but in a general sense, it represents like the overall argument.
Okay, beautiful. So you think only Orthodox Christianity demonstrates or justifies these preconditions for knowledge, like fucking identity over time, right?
I believe that after all arguments are cashed out and the conversation has gotten down to, why are you
Stop dodging. Don't be a bitch.
Yo, are you serious right now?
Don't be a bitch.
Do you want to have a conversation or what?
Yes or no? Yes or no?
That's
okay?
not a yes or no question.
Put on
That's a
your-
simplicity
I wa- I
fallacy.
want you- I
That's a
want you-
simplicity
look,
fallacy.
I want you to put on your wizard.
That
hat,
is a
okay?
simplicity fallacy. Acknowledge that.
Ananias,
Acknowledge that that is a simplicity fallacy.
Dodge.
Acknowledge that that's a simplicity fallacy.
L Dodge.
Dodge.
L
Stop
Dodge
dodging.
in the chat.
Are you guys serious
Stop
right now?
dodging. It's like this is embarrassing for you.
Yeah,
Getting blown the fuck out. Okay?
Yeah. So why is it LARP that you decided to come up here after I left? What happened to that? Why did you come up here after I left? By the way, I'm just curious about that.
Yes or no?
You ever notice that?
Okay, we're just gonna do the dodge timer. Okay?
No. Yeah. Go ahead. So what is your question again?
Until you answer the question.
What's
okay?
your question
Understand
again?
yes or no?
No, I'm gonna show you why it's a
concede
problem. Go
that-
ahead.
Wait. Do you concede that you'll stop being a dumb fuck and answer my question?
I mean, first off, that's an ad hominem. So try that
Yes or
again.
no?
That's an ad hominem.
Yes or no?
Again, like
Yes
these are
or no?
you're
Because
being
you answered that.
disingenuous. This is an ad hominem. Do you want to try that again?
Look, we're just gonna repeat back the question because you're failing to fucking track with your stupid EO brain.
That's
okay?
another
Yes
ad hominem,
or-
by the way.
Yes or no? I grant it's an ad hominem. Okay.
Okay, so then
Wait,
why?
it's
So
not
then
an
I
ad
don't say.
hominem.
Oh, thank you.
Wait.
GG's.
It's wait. Hang on. It's not an ad hominem. It's a descriptive fact. What the
No,
fuck
it
are you
is.
talking
You're
about?
attempting.
I
Yeah,
just
you're
know.
attempting to discredit me
Okay,
as a
look, we're
person
just
instead
gonna
of addressing the argument.
just gonna repeat-
That's literally an ad hominem.
Back the
You
question.
admitted that it
We're
was
just gonna
too.
repeat back the question, okay? Yes or no is only Orthodox Christianity, okay? The only religion, only conception of God that justifies these transcendental categories like identity over time, one in the many, logic itself is only Orthodox Christianity.
I'll entertain you.
Yes?
Yes, I'll entertain you.
Yes
Yes.
or no?
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Okay. Okay, now and this is proven, right, by the impossibility of the contrary, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, demonstrate that.
Okay. Let me go ahead and pull up the full syllogism.
No, demonstrate how.
I'm about
every
to.
other world-
What do you think the syllogism is?
Every other world.
I'm about to show. Yeah, I'm about to go through it. It's 46 premises. Are you ready?
No, I want you to demonstrate.
Yeah.
how
You think I wasn't ready for
Orthodox
this?
Christianity
It's
does-
46 premises. Are you ready?
No. I want you. Look, I want you.
No,
to
here we go.
demonstrate
I'm demonstrating it right now.
Orthodox
I'm gonna do it right
Christianity.
now. You ready? Get comfy. Premise
Okay,
1.
look, I
It is
want
either
you to-
theonomous
right,
epistemology or
I want
autonomous
you to- I want
epistemology.
you to lock-
Premise 2,
I
it's
want you to lock the fuck up,
nope.
okay?
Premise 2, if autonomous epistemology is true, then it is
Okay,
possible
yeah,
that you can make second order knowledge claims, admitting that it is possible that God, the necessary condition for knowledge, does not exist. Premise 3, if autonomous epistemology is
How does
possible,
this
then it is
justify the
possible that
claim that
revelatory
only
theism is
Orthodox
false.
Christianity-
Premise 4, it is either God or not God. Premise 5, not God equals accidentalism for the purpose of the universe. Premise 6, accidentalism makes knowledge impossible since there is no accidental knowledge. Premise 7, therefore, not God is false. Premise 8, however, if not God is false, then the defeater for knowledge in any knowledge claims, then God must be true. Premise 9, but if God, if necessarily true, then God must be necessary condition for knowledge. Premise 10, however, if God is the only necessary condition for the possibility of knowledge, then autonomous epistemology implies that it is either possible that it's the necessary precondition of knowledge exists, and that it is possible that it does not exist. Premise 11, therefore, autonomous epistemology is false. Premise 2, however, if autonomous epistemology is false, then revelatory theism must be true. This is an exclusive disjunction. Premise 13, if revelatory theism is true, then it is God revealed as Trinity or God revealed as something else, as a not Trinity. This is also an exclusive disjunction.
This doesn't answer my question.
Then we sub-premise 1, it is either theonomous epistemology or
This doesn't
autonomous.
answer my question.
Yeah, I don't think you're tracking at all.
This
Let's continue.
doesn't answer what do you
Yeah,
think my
let's
question
continue.
was?
Premise
What do you think my
11,
question was?
yeah, to prove
How do you
orthodoxy.
answer something in which
To
you
prove
don't know?
orthodoxy.
I don't think we're getting anywhere with this.
Cool guy, cool guy. I'm providing a formal syllogism and he's not letting me address it. Come on,
What
bro.
do you think the question was?
I'm providing a formal syllogism and he's not letting me.
think the question
To
was?
prove that orthodoxy is the only way to have the possibility of knowledge,
And-
right?
No, I said demonstrate the impossibility of
I'm doing it right now.
how every other fucking
I'm doing it right now.
every other
I'm doing it right now. You're not letting me. You asked me. I'm doing it right now, and you're crashing out because you know I act because you're surprised I actually had the argument.
You suck, Jay Dyer's cock.
Yeah. Okay. You're gonna get banned, cool guy. Cool guy. This guy's gonna get you banned if you don't kick him. By the way, for saying things like that, he's gonna get you banned from TikTok. I'm gonna continue.
Both of you calm down. You both aren't listening to each other. We're not getting.
Cool guy. He told me to make an argument for an entire worldview. He has to let me talk if he wants me to do that, right?
Okay, how about you both like get 30 seconds each or like 60 seconds each?
If he wants me to prove an entire worldview. He wants me to prove an entire worldview. What do you mean 30
I
seconds?
just look, host. Can I mute him? I just want to say one thing, okay?
Okay, Bryce J, are you okay with going second?
Sure, fine. I need more than 30 seconds, so I have to go through.
All I'm looking for, okay, when he says only Orthodox Christianity demonstrates these things, okay, he's saying this because by the impossibility of the contrary, okay, it's the burden of proof is on him to show how every other fucking worldview, Islam is false, fucking Miaphysitism is false, fucking Salafi shit is false, Sufi shit is false, Gnosticism is false, fucking Hegelianism is false. Every other fucking worldview is false according to this stupid fucking idiot EO, and he has to demonstrate this claim. He going off of fucking Father Deacon and Ananias.
He's gonna get you banned from TikTok, by the way.
He's gonna get you banned from fucking TikTok. Nice run, buddy.
I'm about to answer. Don't worry. I'm just letting him know. I'm letting the host know.
Okay, because it's fucking embarrassing for you. Okay. So all I'm looking for is you.
I'm trying to help the host
every
out.
Other fucking worldview with your stupid EO brain. Now I'm mute now, and I want you to do that.
All right, cool. So my thing, first off, LARP is possessed by demons based off of the way that he talks. Second off, premise 1, it is either autonomous epistemology is true, then it is or autonomous epistemology. It is either theonomous or autonomous. Premise 2 is that if autonomous epistemology is true, then it is possible to make second order knowledge claims, like for example that knowledge exists, admitting that it is possible that God does not exist. Premise 3, if autonomous epistemology is possible, then it is possible that revelatory theism is false. Premise 4, it is either God or not God. This is an exclusive disjunction. Premise 5, not God is accidentalism due to intention. Premise 6, accidentalism makes knowledge impossible since there is no accidental knowledge. Conclusion 1, therefore not God or revelatory theism is false. Premise 7, however, if not God is false, then God must be true. Premise 8, but if God, revelatory theism, is necessarily true, then God must be the necessary condition for the possibility of knowledge. Premise 9, however, if God is not the necessary condition for the possibility of knowledge, then autonomous epistemology implies that it is both possible that the necessary condition of knowledge exists and that it is impossible and that it does not exist. Conclusion 2, because that is a contradiction, therefore autonomous epistemology is false. That gets rid of every single epistemological foundation that is autonomous and derives from nothing. Notice how he's not letting me finish, by the way, because I'm going to get to orthodoxy. Look at it. Yeah, you want me to prove a whole worldview, LARP? You want me to prove an entire? You want me to prove a whole worldview?
Has it been 30 seconds? Yes or no?
All right, cool guy. Are you going to let me do this or not? Because he wants me to prove a whole worldview. This is disingenuous. Do you want me to prove a whole worldview or not? Dodge? Let me talk. Let me complete it. You're saying I'm dodging?
Yes.
Cool guy. Dude, hear me out. Cool guy. Come on, bro.
Okay.
This is
Here's what we're gonna
ridiculous.
do. To make this okay, you were able to get your complete point out, and
Me?
let's let him finish his.
Oh.
No, not you, not you. Yeah, let's let him finish his thing, and then you can tell him where he's wrong.
Thank you. Sure, yeah. So I hope you're listening. Premise 10. However, if epistemology or autonomous epistemology is false, the revelatory theism then must be true due to an exclusive disjunction. Premise 11. If revelatory theism is true, then it is God revealed as a trinity or God revealed as something else as a not trinity. This is an exclusive disjunction as well. To be proven, if God is not a trinity, then second-order knowledge claims are impossible, and one cannot obtain the necessary condition for the possibility of knowledge. This is justified with this. Premise 12, God must be a trinity, since to be able to obtain the necessary condition for the possibility of knowledge entails a proportion between two relating terms, like, for example, God and man. Premise 13, since man is personal, there must be a proportion between two unlike terms, like God and man, by which there's a relate and they can be related. Premise 14, therefore God must also then be personal. Premise 15, personhood implies relations to other persons as opposed to objects and natures. Premise 16, therefore God must eternally relate to another eternal person, not a strict monad. Premise 17, God cannot contain two persons or a dyad, since a dyad is a principle of difference, and if two things are different, then they are not the same, and the two persons wouldn't both be God. Conclusion 3, therefore God must be three persons as a trinity of one essence, since the triad overcomes the dialectical tension of the dyad, and any other number of persons is simply reducible to either 1, 2, or 3, therefore in principle is superfluous and redundant. Premise 18, there is only three religions that are Trinitarian: Roman Catholicism, Protestantism, and Orthodoxy. Premise 19, Roman Catholicism and Protestantism do not have a doctrine of energies, where God is both transcendent and immanent in the world. Premise 20, however, if God is not truly present in the world and immanent, then he could not be known. Premise 21, however, if God is not truly present in the world and immanent, then he could not be known. Premise 21, if he cannot be known, he cannot be obtained as the necessary conditions for the possibility of knowledge. Premise 22, if he cannot be obtained as the necessary conditions for the possibility of knowledge, then we cannot make any second-order knowledge claims. Premise 23, therefore, if second-order knowledge claims, then we cannot claim that Roman Catholicism or Protestantism is true. Conclusion 4, therefore, orthodoxy must be true due to the impossibility of the contrary. Please tell me which premise you reject.
Okay, so look, beautiful. Now that he's done with his stupid fucking Deacon Ananias ramble, okay? So my question was, right?
Yeah, so I'm asking you to reject a premise. This is a formal syllogism I just proposed. Which one is invalid?
Look, I need you to stop talking for me, okay? It's like embarrassing.
This is how debate works. Okay? Which one do you reject? Look at him running from this. I'm asking you to reject a premise.
My question, I'm just gonna continue to repeat myself.
He's gonna dodge he's gonna dodge the valid argument. I made a valid argument.
All of my questions. Now, beautiful. So
I made a valid syllogism that is formally valid. I'm asking you to reject one.
Is true, and how every other religion is false.
I just demonstrated it.
You did not demonstrate how every other fucking position is false.
I did.
Okay, so demonstrate to me how Islam is false.
Because Islam is a strict monad, and I provided an argument as to why a strict monad is impossible.
Okay, why is a strict monad impossible?
Oh, you want me to repeat it? Were you not listening, brother?
Repeat. Show me why Islam is false. Go.
Okay, let me go ahead and go back to that premise then. All right, premise 12, God must be a trinity, since to be able to obtain necessary condition for the possibility entails a proportion between two relating terms, like God and man. Premise 13, since man is personal, there must be a proportion between the two unlike terms. Therefore, God must be personal. Which one? Premise 12?
Yeah.
Obtaining knowledge, are you identical to knowledge?
No.
Okay, so then obtaining knowledge is something between you and something else, right? So relations are necessary in terms of gathering knowledge.
Uh-huh.
Is God eternally related to himself?
I don't believe in God.
Okay, so then why did you ask that question?
Yeah, because when you say the impossibility of the fucking concept,
I'm showing you that a strict monad is not possible if you agree with that criteria for knowledge.
Look. When you say the impossibility of the contrary, this only works, okay, if you demonstrate how every other worldview is false.
Okay, so then you disagree with the autonomous epistemology then. You disagree then with autonomous epistemology.
Even if it's the case, the autonomous epistemology was false, that doesn't therefore make Orthodox Christianity true.
Okay, so do you concede autonomous epistemology then? Do you concede autonomous epistemology?
You're saying, I'm just going to continue to repeat myself. Okay?
Cool guy. Come on, bro. I know you can see that this is disingenuous.
Embarrassing for you. Okay, so look.
He's avoiding everything I'm saying.
Only Orthodox Christianity is true, okay? That means you have to demonstrate how every single other position is false. So demonstrate how Islam is false. Go.
Okay, I just showed you that a strict monad would be impossible due to even what you just agreed to regarding the entailment of what it means to possess knowledge. Possessing knowledge entails a relation. So if God possesses knowledge, he must be relating to something eternally. Does that make sense? Or not?
And how does that debunk Islam?
Because Islam is a singular hypostasis, so knowledge is not something that he entails via relation. He has it by himself. There is no relation involved. Therefore, Tawheed would not be considered the proper system to obtain knowledge, even with what you agreed to. Can we move on now?
Okay, great. Now demonstrate how Hegelianism is false.
Thank you for the concession. Regarding Hegelianism, Steelman Hegelianism. Steelman Hegelianism. Because you just moved the goal. You just moved the goalpost. Now go to Hegelianism. We'll do that next.
Moving the goalpost. It's you defending your dumb fuck claim by the impossibility.
Go to Hegelianism now. Steelman it.
Demonstrate how Hegelianism is false.
Steelman Hegelianism.
Why would I have to do that when it's your claim?
Because I don't follow Hegelianism. You have to provide it to me.
And I don't follow it either, dumb fuck, but I'm not making the claim, okay, that only Orthodox Christianity demonstrate these things.
Does Hegel, yeah.
If you're going to concede that he refuted Islam and then shift the goalpost to another worldview.
It's not shifting the goalpost, okay?
Yes, you are.
It's
he
not
wants
shifting,
you to now demonstrate that you have a valid understanding.
Does Hegel believe, does Hegel believe in autonomous epistemology?
It's just going to be.
Yo, cool guy. I can't have a conversation if he's just going to filibuster, bro. He's crashing out.
I'm asking you.
LARP is not showing the virtues necessary
No,
the
he's not.
impossibility of the contrary.
So how are we going to get to the goal?
How are we going to actually have this conversation?
So look, your claim is the impossibility of the contrary, okay? I'm asking you to demonstrate that. Now you have to demonstrate how fucking
and then you shifted it to another worldview. So
yeah, because it's your claim, you fucking idiot.
Listen, buddy.
Is it okay?
He wants you to steal Hegelianism in order for
is it
him
not
to
the
know
case
you understand.
Is it not the case that it's his claim that it's the impossibility of the contrary?
Yeah, I'm demonstrating that right now.
Yes or no? Is it not the case that it's by the impossibility?
Wait, so let me put it like this, LARP. Can you let me speak for like 10 seconds? Can you let me speak for 10 seconds? Can you let me speak for 10? Cool guy, can you let me speak for like 10 seconds, please?
Yes or no?
Host, please. Can you let me speak for like 10 seconds so I can answer him?
All right. We're done with this debate. I'll just call that a tie.
All right.
Both of you aren't listening to each other.
Cool guy. No, hold on. Cool guy. Can I explain to you what I was trying to do just now?
All right, what were we trying to do?
So he conceded something automatically called autonomous epistemology, which means that he concedes all non-theistic worldviews immediately. He said that theistic worldviews, he concedes that they're not possible immediately. You understand? So then when I showed him that the view of a strict monad also entails the exact same problem for gathering knowledge, right? He concedes then that God cannot be a singular hypostasis or a singular person, meaning now the only choices left is a God that is either a dyad or a trinity. So then I would then move on to the premises that shows that God is not a dyad, and then now when we move on to the thing where it must necessarily be a trinity, then we get into the denominations of Christianity, which then shows that Roman Catholicism and Protestantism cannot hold to that because they hold to a doctrine that is not the essence, energy, distinction of orthodoxy. That is the reason why that I thought he was being disingenuous, because I was showing him that it does literally necessarily entail orthodoxy from that entire argument. Like, I don't know why he was being like that, because I was providing the entire argument. Do you understand at all?
Yeah, I think I do.
All right. Now, next thing, cool guy, you should go to Divine Liturgy this Sunday.
What even is that?
That's the Orthodox Church, bro. You gotta be part of the Orthodox Church.
Here's the thing about religion. At the end of the day, I know who I am and I know my soul. I know that if I had millions of dollars, I would just fuck on a yacht every day. God knows who I am. I'm not gonna waste my energy in my life. I'm not gonna do I know who I am. I know my real self. I'm not gonna lie to myself. I don't like praying. I don't like doing that. I don't like reading the Bible. I don't like it. So,
you don't like it? Well, I mean, what's the reason why you don't like it, bro?
Because I know myself. I know what I like doing and I know who I am.
So that's like a hedonistic view, I guess. Like, where like it's pleasure is like the way to Are you you believe pleasure is like the ultimate goal of life, or what?
I mean, obviously, pleasure is loving your family and friends. Going out, getting money, doing
fucking on a yacht though. Like that's something you said that you would do if you know yourself, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's so you're seeking like the ultimate pleasure that you feel like you would want.
Yes. I
So-
know I want it.
Okay, so if somebody were to have that same exact mindset, but their view would be to basically that their ultimate pleasure would be to basically unalive children, would they be wrong?
No, they're them.
They wouldn't be wrong for that?
Nope.
All right.
They're them.
All right.
You
Well,
do you. Hey, it's
hey,
all
bro.
subjective at the end of the day.
Hey, bro. I respect the honesty, but at the same time, I hope you're at least able to see the disingenuous nature of ILARP, bro.
It's
like
not
that dude-
disingenuous.
I provided the entire argument, man. I provided the whole argument.
Look. I think you both weren't listening to each other.
He wasn't saying anything that I needed to answer specifically. He was giving me yes or no questions to something that is complex.
He would have said the same thing about you.
Yeah, but I gave an entire formal syllogism using the laws of logic. He was just cursing. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, bro, ain't nobody gonna remember that 27-page essay, bro.
That's cool. Hey, it's all good. I mean, like I said, I came up here just to basically have that conversation with him because, well, I got a freaking comment in my YouTube chat telling him that he freaking was apparently talking shit. So I wanted to at least come up here and show him that he was being a little douchebag. But anyway, I appreciate you bringing me back up. It was a good, I guess, little thing again.